The Israeli government has approved the new Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal with Hamas, paving way for it to take effect from today. But the suspense looms as Israel has not yet received the final list of hostages to be released. Netanyahu has said that they won't move forward with the outline until they receive the list of hostages to be released. As agreed, there are reports that 3 ministers, including Itamar Ben Gvir, are likely to resign today. Under the deal, 33 Israeli hostages held by Hamas in Gaza after 15 months of conflict will be exchanged for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails during the first phase, which will last 6 weeks. My colleague Ghazali joins us with more details. Ghazali, now a breakthrough, we can say, in terms of the Israel-Gaza war, where we are seeing that a hostage deal is coming through, has been approved. But the suspense still looms because Hamas has not released a list of hostages that they're going to be freeing.
Yeah, that is something the Israeli Prime Minister, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, announced yesterday late night, that Hamas has not given them the name of the hostages who will be released. There are still speculations that perhaps who all will be released in that list of 33 hostages to be released by Hamas. Hamas was also complaining the same when they issued a statement saying that perhaps Israel has also not released the name of those who will be released from the Israeli prison, those who have been detained, those Palestinian citizens. So that was one kind of bottleneck before the ceasefire deal is activated today or implemented today. And before that, we also saw that how Israel has continued with its aerial strikes inside Gaza Strip. Then we saw that stabbing incident in Tel Aviv yesterday, that how a resident of West Bank, Palestinian from West Bank, 19-year-old man, tried to stab one Israeli citizen, and then he was killed by the onlookers or passers-by. So the bigger question is, or the bigger challenge right now is that we have seen a lot of bottlenecks before achieving this ceasefire deal, before brokering this ceasefire deal, and now whether right at 8:30 a.m. in local time or 12 p.m. India time, whether this ceasefire deal works through, how they will release these hostages, and whether Israeli Prime Minister or Hamas leaders don't start blocking the deal on any such demands. It has to be seen because the Qataris, the Egyptians, the US, all these people who are part of the ceasefire deal have been keeping a close eye on it. And US officials are certainly trying to ensure that the deal is achieved, that the hostages are freed. And yesterday, even Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the nation, and in the televised address, he also went on to say that perhaps this is a temporary ceasefire, and US has agreed to allow him to revive the war if he thinks that the goals of the war has not been achieved. The goal of the war was to dismantle Hamas, to ensure that Hamas doesn't recover and doesn't govern the Gaza Strip. So we'll have to see that how this deal goes through. Anxiously, the residents of Gaza and the families of the hostages are waiting for this deal to be successful today.